bring. Echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar. Harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air. Shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream. We're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Broken screens and flashing lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground. Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring. Echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar. Harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air. Shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream. We're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page.
The engine is starting up.
For launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
go. Pending final steps to cabin link check.
3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Welcome to the night, it's time to play. Grab your drink and find your way. With a shout, let's start the fight. Revel in the Viking light. Thursday's calling, come alive. Feel the pulse, we're gonna thrive. Nuts and glory fill the room. In the air, there's no more gloom. Raise your hands up high tonight. Reverends roaring, seize the light. Eastern time, the hour is prime. Join the chorus, set the dime. The bag of nuts is where you'll find a crazy place to free your mind. Laugh and yell and stomp your feet. Thursday's magic can't be beat.
I love dancing to that song. Howdy, everybody. How you doing? Sorry about last week. I had to actually take my aunt in. She fell off the couch. Yes. She went to sit on the couch. She forgot to put the footrest down, and when she sat, she rolled. So it was, she's okay. She just ended up with bruises, but yeah, I was kind of at the hospital, so that's where I was last week. But it happens. Life happens, guys. It just happens. So we're going to say hi to everybody here. And again, welcome to those of you that have not been here before. This is the first half of Thursday night, which is Bag of Nuts. Because you just never know what's going to come out of my mouth lately. But you know what? I'm a straight shooter. What can I say? So welcome to the Rift Nation Network. Definitely the place to be. It's definitely, we're building. It's going fantastic. There's a lot more coming out. I mean, thanks to Ryan over at Freaking Awesome over there. He got us on iHeart and let's see, Apple Play and a few other of those, which I'll try to get up on the website as soon as I know the links to those. But Yeah, it's definitely an awesome place to be. And for those of you that are new, I hear we have a newbie. We have a newbie. I love a newbie. So I'm a little goofy. Yes, I am a reader. No, I have no idea what the cards mean. The spirit tells me what they want me to say. I just channel through the deck. That's the easiest way to put it. So, welcome everybody. I know Nikki sent in a private request there, which is awesome. So, who do we have here? We have Michelle Wilthongs in the house. What's up? And then we have Michelle Caps. We have Angela. Ooh, hello, Angela. We have Heidi. Say hello to Miss Nikki as well. And then Tammy. Keith, thank you so much, Keith. Thank you so much, Ed. We have Linda Nielsen in the house as well. And then we have Barolik Velma in Raven. Raven, what's up? What's up, Raven? So we're just going to do this awesome thing called Pick a Deck. And sometimes in the process of Pick a Deck, people come in and they say hi to me. And I don't mean living people. I'm sorry, guys. Well, maybe they kind of are still living, but they could be, but this spirit kind of see through, so you guys wouldn't see them. But if that happens, it's the way it happens. So this is the way that I like to work it. I'm going to explain. I channel through every deck, but those of you that know me, oh yes, you did, Heidi. Thank you so much for the sharing out and welcome everybody. Welcome, Angela. Angela Arkins. It's actually her first time here. And as always, I am Susan, the Viking Celtic. And if any of you guys out there do readings and you want to come in on the show with me, please send me a message, guys. If you're on my private page, or send a message over to the Facebook page as well, and let me know that you'd like to come on and do readings, which would be awesome. I'd love to tag team read with somebody. That would be a lot of fun. So this is the way that it actually works. The first deck, I call this my channeling. Everybody calls this the channeling deck. So this is the black deck, which is the channeling deck. So, and then we have runes. Now, the thing with runes, for those that have never had a rune reading before, runes are meant for guidance. So if you have a particular issue or problem, all you have to do is think of it, and the runes help guide you through that particular path. Tonight will be the 5-card spread for the runes, and what everybody does, the love deck. Doesn't always mean love of someone else. Sometimes it means love of yourself. Sometimes it means love of life. So that's what we can't do. And I call this Pick a Deck because I allow you guys to pick the direction that you actually want to go in. And while I'm sitting here and chatting up a storm, I'm actually going to write down names. What do you think, guys? I'm stepping up in the world. I actually remembered my pen. Pretty awesome. So let's see. It's Michelle Wilfong, Michelle Caps, and then Angela, you're right after her. Michelle Wilfong. Okay, let's see. Michelle Caps. Okay, and then we have Angela, which is after that. Angela. All right, and we got Tammy. Keith, I know, wants a reading. Ed, if you want one, please let me know. Keith. And of course, Miss Heidi. Miss Heidi, who's awesome. She's an awesome lady. And let's see, then we have Brolick. And you know how I go. So, those of you that know how I do things, Velma. Velma. I know your name really isn't pronounced Velma, but it might be, but it just kind of reminds me of a cartoon that I used to watch when I was pregnant with one of my kids, Velma. Velma. Who's that? Forget who that was. And then, of course, we have Miss Lois Clark, Ryan C. Jones. Thank you so much, Ryan. Ryan is the one, while he's still here, you can ask him about what other platforms that are on, because I know it's iHeart. I think it's iTunes, and there's a couple other, and I've got to get the list of those. Ryan's the one that got us up on that, so thank him for that. And we have Lois Clark. Lois Clark. So, and then we'll just go down the list here. And we have Linda Nielsen. Linda, what's up, my lady? Linda Nielsen. All right. Thank you, honey. So I just, you know what? I just tell everybody this. I'm just the translator. Okay, hon. Okay. I'm just the translator. They tell me what to say and I say it to you. So first up, we have Michelle Wilfong. And I know Michelle Katz wants channeling. So Michelle Wilfong, come on down. Let me know what you want. Right now, we'll start with Michelle Katz. So I put them here so you can see them, but I have to shuffle them over here. Otherwise, they'll be like this. And this kind of looks funny, and then you guys can't hear me. So just look at the decks. Let me know which ones that you'd like. Um, After we have Michelle Caps, and then we have Michelle Wilfong. Let me know which deck that you'd like as well. And like I said, if you want runes, let me know. Michelle Wilfong wants the love deck. Okay, Michelle Caps, you're up first, and then we have Michelle Wilfong. So Michelle Caps, we have you come in, Michelle Caps. All right, let's see what we got going on here today. Nope, says shuffle more. Shuffle more. Gotta shuffle more. Okay, let's see what they're actually saying today. Okay, we have some balance coming in. All right. So there's a lot of issues right now. This is Michelle Caps. We're talking a lot about self-worth. You have a lot of twos around you, a lot of doubles. So it might seem like, oh my God, I just did that. Yeah, you might have to do it again. So there's a lot of doubles actually happening right now. So what it's doing is it's causing like that melancholy type feeling where it's like, oh my God, I just can't find like the beauty and the love in life. Yep, I have you on, honey. So what we have actually happening here right now is the reason like you're feeling down, not seeing what it is that you're worth, it has a lot to do with balance. Okay, so yin and yang balance, the balance within yourself, work and play, something is a little off there. So you're not actually balancing the way you could. Earth energy too, your energy could be running low because that's the one that's actually coming up. So what I'd like you to do again, lower root, go out barefoot while you can, and definitely root yourself. For those that can't get out of the house, potted plants in your house are an awesome way to get that grounding energy. But while you still can before the winter comes, definitely get outside barefoot, get that dose and energy of the earth. That's going to help bring your energy level up a little bit. Because that's why, yeah, because your balance is definitely off, honey. You will, once you get this balanced off, you're going to have a decision to make. There's going to be like a road, but it's telling you that it's your choice. Thank you very much. Whichever road you choose, it's not like a normal fork in the road. You could go left, right, or straight on this particular road. So whatever road you take is not the wrong road. It's just the avenue that you want to take. So you have this particular decision, okay? So then we have Michelle Wilfong who wants the love deck. The love deck. I always want to sing Love Boat. Yes, I do. I want to sing the love boat. And everybody's going to say, no, don't sing. And I'll do it anyways. Yeah, I will. So that's what we're doing. And as always, as I call your names, let me know what deck you'd like. And I'd be happy to. I don't need questions. I'm just going to pretty much tell you what Spirit tells me to tell you. If you do have a particular question, pick the runes, focus on it. Get that focus and just concentrate on what it is, and it'll definitely give you the avenue. Okay, so we have a love deck up, the love boat. I know the love boat. I know. This is what we. Oh my goodness, girl! What the heck is going on? This is Michelle Wilfong. It's Michelle Wilfong. We did Michelle Caps. So, okay. So what we actually have going on over here is we seem to have we're not meshing energy with other individuals. Sorry, root yourself. We're not meshing energy with other individuals. We're not getting a really strong connection. And the connections, thank you very much. The connections seem to be off slightly. What they're saying is that there's misunderstandings happening. It's like you're saying something, but it seems like no matter what you say, there's one person in particular that totally doesn't get anything you're trying to say. It's like they just don't. Thank you. They're too inward. They're too much in themselves in order to understand what's happening. I would have to say if this child was in school, he'd correct the teacher. definitely right about everything type individual, and sometimes they take that with them as an adult as well. So this individual, no matter what you see or say, he's not going to hear it right now. And this is definitely a male energy. They're not going to hear it. But you are, be a little optimistic. Okay. And I know that sounds strange. If somebody's not hearing you, be optimistic. Try another avenue, another way for the communication, because it seems like the communication is totally off. It's, it's really weird. It's like, going to a foreign land. Thank you very much. Somebody's giving me this one. Going to a foreign land and trying to speak, say, German in France, and expecting people to understand you. And that's what it kind of feels like at the moment. So try another avenue with this. That other avenue might give you, yeah, yeah. This is definitely. I mean, I do see passion coming in for you, as far as someone else, but I'm not seeing a lifelong connection. But, a little bit of passion here and there, which is good. Yep. Yep. Over the top of their head. Totally. It's like a 747, girl, no matter what you do. And you're putting it straight forward. So, think of it this way. It's if you have, I had one son that was very intelligent, very high IQ. He could not tie his shoes for the longest time because he can't comprehend the simplest things. And that's the issue when you raise a child that's, say, extremely intelligent. They have no clue how to do the simplest things. And it's sometimes somebody gets stuck at a certain wavelength, they don't get the rest. So that's what's basically going on with that. So we have a newbie in the house. We have Angela. Angela is a newbie in the house. You are up. You can pick channeling, runes, or love is what you can pick. And we'll see who's up after that. After that, we have Mr. Keith, who does want love. So, and then we have Tammy as well. We have Tammy as well. Yeah, what a pain in the butt. I actually had to get him Velcro shoes so he didn't get embarrassed in school because he couldn't figure it out for the longest time. It was hilarious. All right, so Keith wants love. Angela, I know you're new, and you're the only Angela in the room. I don't know your last name. I have to go back up. I didn't write down your last name. Where are you? Artkins. Angela Artkins. If you'd like a read, please let me know which deck. Okay, so we're going to do love for Keith, and then Tammy's, we're going to do channeling for you. So let's go. Angela, if you'd like a read, please let me know. Channeling, love deck, like I said, love isn't always the love boat. My love is coming. You just never know when love's going to hit you, I'll tell you. So don't forget, after this, we have Beacon in the Dark. It's kind of an open chat type of situation. And we're going to talk about whatever it is you need to talk about tonight. And as always, if somebody would like to be a co-host, you are at it, Brolick. I'm going down the list. I remember, guys, I multi-stream off of several channels at once. So what I see and what you see are two different things. So so just bear with me as I go through the multiples of channels, and we will get through all of this. So we had Keith wanted love. What do we got going on? Wow. All right, here's a new one for you, Keith. You listening? Keith Ottersberg, listen to this one. Keith, of course, is the host of the Otters Den Runes for Heidi. You got it. All right, so Mr. Keith, there is someone around you as far as a romantic individual. They are not really ready for serious yet. Go with the friendship, because this particular person is definitely somebody worth waiting for. It's like you've done a lot of work as far as healing yourself. This individual still has to do a lot of work for healing themselves. So give her the time she needs to do that. Be friends, because you're not going to get in that friend zone with her because there's a connection there. Okay, and if you don't know this person's coming up real fast. Really fast. So give her that time. Let her Let her take the lead, so to speak. You'll know. You'll understand the signs when she's, excuse me, ready to go beyond. But definitely, she's the one that's been around, that's expecting to come. Somebody I picked up on before, but she's like really close. If you haven't met her, she is somebody that is coming in right now. Oh yeah. If you need, like I said, if you need help, I know you have Renee, but you have a few other people that you can speak to as well that'll help you out with that particular situation. This girl is definitely coming in. I do see finances and career. Also, on a separate note, finances and what you want to do for your career. That's something that's going to expand to you right now. It's going to start popping up. There's an itchy palm here. So there is money that will be coming in. So don't give up. Keep going with that. That's going to be something that happens. So the hardship and that's a weird statement. Try that one again. Sorry. Okay. Wow. All right. So I guess a wayward spirit will be leaving. So that negative energy is leaving, no longer around. Somebody just came in and said that they're helping with that. And I'm not sure if it's one of your guides or you definitely have a higher power that is helping you out with that one. Just so you know. And again, that was for Keith. Okay, and let's see. Angela, again, Angela, if you are here, please just let me know which deck you'd like, or if you'd like a read. All right, we're going to do Tammy now. That was for Keith. Hopefully you understood that. Now we have Miss Tammy. Tammy wants a channeling. So we're gonna shuffle off to Buffalo over here. Yes, we are. So I figured out the coolest thing. There's actually a headphone jack on the back of my TV. And I plugged in headphones so he can watch TV. And oh my God, we can't hear it. Interesting. Been working on career choices. Tell them to BK you for helping with the. I will. Yep. I think it's one of your spirit guides, not the animal ones. This is an actual individual. When you get to me, you'd like the channeling deck. You got it, Linda. Okay. All right. So right now we got Tammy, Miss Tammy. What do we got? Ooh, okay. Something is still going on. Okay. We're getting the same old with you. There is definitely a situation happening where it's not actually changing. But what they're suggesting for you, it's like these are together and this is separate. What they are suggesting is to let go of all negative energy, negative feelings, negative emotions, and negative thoughts. Just let it go. Okay, they do not want it around you right now. They said that's the only way for them to stop this. What are we doing? Yeah, because it's like being lost, complications, things not really happening the way that it should. But what do we need to let go of? All right. Definitely rely on your spiritual energy because you do have it, even if you don't believe you do. It is definitely there. So this is going to continue that deep feeling of off balance, things are just not progressing. It's like you start to get a couple of feet and inches, and all of a sudden you feel like somebody's pushing you back to the same old type situation. And the only way they're saying for solve that is for you to let go of negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Thank you very much. So let go of all that negativity and try to think positive, even to yourself. I mean, I catch myself calling myself a dummy and an idiot on a regular basis. Man, you dumb idiot. Why didn't you think of that before? Believe it or not, that's what you're sending out to the universe. So they want you to cut that out, every single part. Think positive. Only think positive side of things. And I know it's a very difficult thing to do, but it is something that you can do. So they want you to remain that way. Get rid of all of that first. that's when that's when it's awesome for you to actually take a risk, take a leap of faith, so to speak. Okay, so get rid of all of your negative emotions. For some reason, somebody wants to say junk in the trunk. Get rid of your junk in the trunk. I have no idea. They're saying there's too much garbage in the trunk. Get rid of the junk in the trunk. So they're telling you to just get rid of anything that's negative. Once you get rid of that, it's good for you to be able to take that leap of faith coming forward. Hopefully, you can actually understand that. And that was for Miss Tammy. And then we have Heidi, and Miss Heidi wanted runes. I think Heidi wants runes. Oh, hi, on. I got you on the list. I was just waiting to see if you popped up. We're going to do runes for Miss Heidi. Miss Heidi, I need you to focus on your question. Okay, you don't have to type it in. You don't have to tell me. This isn't about me. This is about you. So focus right now on the question. I'll listen to the cards, and they'll tell me when to stop. Okay? So, Miss Heidi, focus on what it is you're looking for. And one more. Okay, she's got it. All right, so we're going to do a 5-card spread with you right now, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to do the 5-card spread. And right now with the 5-card spread, the first one is the past and how it's influencing what it is that's happening to you right now. And of course, coming up right now, we have Birkenau. Now, Birkenau is in an upside down position, and sometimes that's good and sometimes that's bad. But you have to remember, this is the past position we're actually talking about at the moment. So, and again, what we're dealing with Birkenau, we're dealing with the birch tree. Okay. Now the birch tree deals with birth, healing. So in the past, there was a lack of healing, a lack of new thoughts, new ideas, new situations actually coming to you, the birth of things. Okay. That is something that's in your past. So having Birkenau in an upside down position is a good thing. Okay. And that's why sometimes having an upside down rune is good. So that is actually in your past. So that you don't have to worry about. Now, number 2 comes up, and this is the problem of potential obstacles in your path. Now, this one, now these, you can see the line is straight, goes that way. And no matter what you do, now these does not appear upside down, because now these cannot go upside down. So now these is what it is that we're talking about in this particular one. We are talking about, I'm having a bloody brain fart. Give me a minute. What position are we in? Needs, conflicts, restrictions, willpower. All right. So the problem is going to be the restrictions on your path. Thank you very much. A little bit of conflicts, and sometimes we have to battle with ourselves as far as willpower to keep going and keep moving forward. That's actually we need to do, and this is backwards. It's like, all right, let me see if I can fix this backwards thing here first. Okay, extra camera. No, that's not what I want. I want to pull this one up. Give me 1 sec here, guys, and see if I can fix this. Mirror. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. All right. So what we have right now is now these. Okay. So like I said, now these comes in. It's our willpower. This is going to be like the slight obstacle in order for you to keep going. That's what we want to do. So we have the past, and it's our own selves right now. That seems to be the issue. Now we come up to Dagas. Dagas. I tell myself, bitch, get out of your own. I tell myself that all the time. I really do. So now we have Dagas. Dagas is coming to town. Ha, ha, ha. Dagas, dawn, hope, awakening. Now, Dagas is dealing with strokes of luck and other beneficial influences working in your favor. So you have luck, hope, awakening, illumination. So when you start to feel that, willpower, as you say, get out of your own way, that's when the inspiration's going to strike. That's when new things are going to come around and you're going to be like, oh my God, okay, now I get it, and head in that direction. So this is something that's going to be coming to you. And again, this is your luck. And these are the influences that are going to happen. You're going to find very strange ways of you getting influenced of things that are coming around to you, which is really very good. In the fourth position is the immediate outcome. Okay, immediately. Now, Uros is in an upside down position here. Okay, so we have Uros. I know it sounds funny. Uros is a bull. So, bull, bull. I won't say the other word. So, but bull, we'll leave that blank. So, they're a bull. Now, your bull is in the upside down position. So, what is going to falter for you is your strength. Okay. So, and again, your willpower, it deals with your strength, it deals with freedom and power. Sometimes, something coming up, when this happens, you're going to feel maybe a little powerless, a little drained. Okay. Energy drained, easy to fix, barefoot outside by a tree. Get yourself a nice red jasper that's going to build the energy. Inner energy is something that you have to work on. Try affirmations, posting affirmations on your window. You go to brush your teeth and it's right there on your mirror, and you could just read it to yourself and keep stating it to yourself. That's something that can actually help. So you need to keep that motivation. So as far as the immediate outcome, sometimes motivation is going to waver a bit. Now also, all right, Menizas. Now, Menizas is coming up, and this room represents both the eventual outcome and the lesson that you will learn from this experience. Okay. Now, Menaz, of course, is Menizas. Menas is men. Get it? Man, Menaz. Okay. Anyways, we're dealing with man. So instead of friendship, we have distance. Okay. Instead of dealing with self, you're going to be dealing with other people's poop, so to speak. Okay. Now, instead of humanity, you're dealing with somebody that is a little bit more self centered. So, what we're talking in this particular situation is what we have coming. Sometimes, the easiest way to put it is sometimes not all situations are friendships are beneficial to you. They're not good for you. Sometimes they're more harmful to you than they are, negative. So we have to kind of pull that back in, so to speak. So pull those things back in, and you need to learn to do what's best for yourself. You help a lot of people. I see that right here on social media, but sometimes you have to do things for yourself that'll benefit you in the long run. You can't always be there for everybody and be there for yourself. And I think that's part of the lesson. And I don't know what the situation is, but that's what they're letting me know. So that's that. And then who we had? We had Miss Nikki. After Heidi, we have Miss Nikki. And after Miss Nikki, we have Brolick. And of course, Angela. Angela, if you are still here, Angela, you are more than welcome. All right, we have Miss Nikki Jacobs. She was on the list a while ago. After Nikki Jacobs, we have Brolick coming up. Yep, you and me both, girl. You and me both. But you know what? I just decided to heck with it. I'm cool with being crazy. Most people come on and they're intelligent. I'm just nuts. And I'm cool with it. Be you. Thank you, hon. I love the runes. Sometimes they just get there. Okay, let's see what's going on with Miss Nikki. All right. Okay. Nikki, there is someone around you right now that's extremely loyal to you. So you do have true friends, two individuals and people that will be there for you in any particular situation. Good, bad, or indifferent, they don't care. Okay? But the issue right now is to do with love. And again, there's a lot happening where, and and again, I'm going to say this again. I think I just said this, but certain individuals aren't always good for you to be around. Okay, sometimes we need to separate from certain people. Okay, because what it does is it kind of stifles you, because what I'm getting is there's not a lot of movement, and what I mean by movement, there's not a lot of air. It almost feels like you're suffocating. Okay, it almost feels like over here there's like a suffocation happening, that you're not getting the breathing room, and that has a lot to do with what's happening as far as the healing within yourself, because you not being able to breathe is giving you that suffocation, which also drains energy. So we have that coming up. So what you, and again, this loyal individual has an awesome place for you, by the way. But what you need to learn, and again, right over the love card, we have deflection. And what it's actually saying is it's time for you to start deflecting the negative energy that actually comes towards you. Negative words, negative energy, negative thoughts. You can't be around that and still have that ability to be able to pick yourself up. So sometimes we need to take that step back for ourselves. I'm sorry, but there's a male energy, and again, right here, this male energy is stifling you. Okay, literally suffocating the heck out of you right now, and you don't need that coming up. I don't see a new beginning coming. It's going to be same old for a while. Pretty much the only way is, you need to be honest with yourself, hun. You need to be 100% honest with yourself in order to regain your flame and your passion for you in your life. If you can understand that, but it's the male energy. All right. No problem, honey. I got you. All right. So that was Miss Nikki. Now we have Brolick, and who just came in? Galen, what's up? Yep, I can put you on. Let's see. We got. Yep. Yep. And yep. Gail. All right, Gail. Mr. Brolick, he wanted channeling. I don't remember. I think it was channeling. I got to go back and forth when I do that. So this is just, readings, me helping you out. And again, channeling for Mr. Brolick. Okay, Brolick, you're up over on YouTube. So this is just, my normal crazy reading type thing. And again, anything you guys want to talk about, that's what the next hour is going to be. I do have, and again, I have some suggestions as far as affirmations. I do have a couple of ideas in my head about a direction I would love to try, and it is definitely goofy, but goofy's me. So, and that would be for Beacon in the Dark. But I think that I need to, again, we all need to be true with ourselves, is what we need to. We all do. We need to have that ability to say, okay, this is who I am. I'm going for it. I'm doing it this way. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everything that works for us isn't actually going to work for a lot of other people. So, all right, let's see. Mr. Brolick. All right, your balance is definitely off, Mr. Brolick. Excuse me. This has to do with not just inner balance. Thank you very much. It also has to do with the balance of those individuals around you. Okay? And I did put Raven on here, didn't I? Yeah, after Velmar is Raven as well. So what we have is balance, like home life. There's something going on with things are not balanced, but also within yourself. You're definitely off balance. It's almost like somebody didn't keep their promise. In other words, they said they were going to do one thing and then ended up doing another, is what it is. And that's what's causing like the cycles in the energy to actually be off. Okay. So, I mean, there is going to be a conclusion of this. The balance is going to come back. But sometimes you just need to let things go. And again, in this particular situation, you just have to kind of like let it go and start again. All right. It's like any baker analogy. You guys know I bake, okay? Or crochet or whatever. You make a mistake, you just pull it out and start all over again. And you do what's best for you. And then sometimes you're like, well, that didn't work. Let me try it this way. And you just have to do that. You can't always expect things to actually work out the first time. Yes, my oldest daughter is stressing me. Yeah. There's too much going on. It is literally, and it's definitely causing things to be so off balance right now. Um, if this is an adult child, they have to learn on their own. You can't save them from everything. As much as we as parents would love to, we can't. Sometimes we have to let them fall in order for them to learn and to grow into better adults. That's the best thing we can actually do for them. That's Brolic. Okay, we have Velma, and then we have Miss Raven. So Velma is up. I don't know what Velma asked for. Can't see back and forth. Love deck for Raven. It's Velma and then Raven. Velma over on YouTube. We'll do some Shuffle the Buffalo. Shuffle up the Buffalo. Yes, we are. Okay. We're having a good old time over here, aren't we? Ha 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 ha. The cool thing about my shows, You Welcome, is being one after the other, is I can't yell at myself if I'm running late. Oh my God, look, you made me late. Oh well, I made myself late. All right, we got Velma. All right. Ooh. Okay. Velma, it's time to start dreaming again. All right. Ooh. All right. This is a good section for you right now. Is the cards that I actually have laid out. Hello, Molly. So the cards that I've laid out for you right now is a really good time for you to manifest. And again, manifest. Get things that you've desired. Put it positive. Imagine you already have it around you. Have it in your hand, or you can actually see yourself. Like, say, if it's a new car, you can see yourself actually sniffing. Hello, divine connection. You can actually see yourself smelling the newness of the car. You can see yourself sitting in it. You can feel the seats. This type of situation, because the energy that's coming to you, and again, this is the energy for this week. You need to manifest the positive, the ideas, the energy of things that are actually coming. Now is actually the time to be able to come forward and do this. We want to manifest this. This is a really good, strong energy for you right now. Yeah, really good, strong energy. Manifest what you want. Do what's good for you, yourself. This isn't about a group. This is more about you. Thank you. In your spirit within yourself, this is something that we need to come to that. Okay. I don't know who Jenny is, but that's okay. Replying to low. Oh, hello, Jenny. Okay. All right. So this is something that you need to do for yourself right now. We have this really positive things, positive energy actually coming in. So this is definitely the time. Stop manifesting that. Don't dig to say, oh, I'm going to be a bloody millionaire. Nah, it's not going to happen. I'm not saying negative. It could happen. You never know. But start off small. Stop manifesting the small things that you've wanted, and then continue on that way. All right, now we have Miss Raven, who wants the love deck. Let me take a swig of coffee here. Don't you love that? He's actually watching TV, and you guys can't hear anything because I managed to figure out how to plug headphones in. I love it. It's a freaking awesome situation. All right, Miss Raven. Raven. That black shawl with the skulls that I wore, Raven's the one that actually made that one. She's good too. It was her and another lady that was actually teaching me when I started to crochet. It's really awesome. So, all right, Miss Raven. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, that one jumped. Okay. Do you have, and again, I don't want you to say, but I'm seeing an actual new love interest around you. Um, yeah, there is a new love interest around you. I'm not seeing that. Yeah, this person is actually already talks to you. You're very relaxed around this individual. This is a good thing for you too. This is relationship wise. And again, just forgive the past. Let go of the actual past that's actually happening. I don't see you having a good time around children. I don't know if you have a gathering or something coming up. Um, but you do have love coming up. Okay, let's focus on that right now. All right, so we do have love. And then we have, it's like, it's just coming towards you. Literally, like it's here, but you're not seeing it yet. Yeah, it's literally already here, but you're not seeing it clearly. Open up communication with those that are actually around you. Um, so open up that communication with individuals, Raven, that are around you, because I do see that the individual that's good for your heart, your spirit, and your soul is around you. Oh, your birthday. Yeah, kids around your birthday gonna drive you nuts, but that's about it. But I do see that this person is around you right now. Very good for you too. So look at those that are around you. You're going to be able to figure out which one is actually for you. And again, that was Raven. And then we have Linda Nielsen, Lois Clark. Linda Nielsen, Lois Clark. Let's see. Hello, Money. Hello, Molly. Let's see. Linda Nielsen. I don't know what you guys wrote you wanted. Yep, Linda Nielsen and Lois Clark is what we have. So come on down, guys. We have Linda Nielsen, Lois Clark, and Gail is who we have. That's who we have. We have about 12 minutes left to the show. Love, you got it. Welcome on. Love for Lois Clark. And Miss Linda Nielsen, I don't remember what you said. She's been crocheting a lot too, but only blankets. I'm running out of people to give them to. Wintertime's coming. So, there's blankets, there's hats, there's scarves. So I make a bunch of little different types of things. Channeling for Linda, awesome. Okay. So we have love for Miss Lois Clark. That's what we have going on. Okay. There's definitely a trust issue here. And now they're talking about your finances and your career. I do not see a soulmate as far as what's coming into you as far as relationships, but I do see a balance and an increase coming in finances. So I'm not sure if, and again, this could be something as simple as a scratch ticket coming in, because I'm seeing like, here you go type of situation actually happening. But they're saying to trust yourself and trust what's happening around you. Definitely stop second guessing yourself. Yeah, not a good time with children. Not seeing anything as far as a soulmate actually happening. All right, it's time for you to retreat, is what it's saying. That's the biggest thing. So the finances that are coming in, it's time for you to take that walk back into yourself, if you can actually understand that. Jennifer, just bit clarifying on how things are, please. I have no idea. Okay. So that's what it is that you're talking about right now. So what we're talking about is we do have this increase in finances and trust, but you have to learn to trust yourself. That's the biggest issue right here. Others around you as well as yourself, you need to trust. Okay? Because I do see that coming, and then sometimes we need to take that break from everything and just kind of go within ourselves and be with ourselves is what we need to do. And that's what it's suggesting for you right now, if you can understand that. And that was Miss Lois Clark. And now we have Linda Nielsen, who wants channeling. I didn't see a Jennifer in here. Molly, I don't see a Jennifer in here. All right. All right. And again, for those that are new, I'm Susan. All right, and this is for Linda Nielsen. Gail, you're going to let me know which deck that you want, honey. I don't remember. All right. And this one is for Linda Nielsen. What we got going on here? All right. All right, Linda, you have clarity actually coming to you. There's been a couple of situations around you that have been a little complex and complicated where you're not actually sure what to do, but it's almost like there's a beam of light coming down on you where everything's just going to click into place. It's like losing your keys and all of a sudden you walk up and just grab them. Doing around me, it is Jennifer bit Molly's phone, child. I have no idea. Okay. So what we have is okay. So what we have actually going on is the understanding. Everything's actually going to clarify and come in. Then we have that warrior energy coming to you, which is you're going to be able to accomplish a lot more. This isn't actually a physical warrior coming to you. This is your warrior mentality coming out to you as well. We have a lot of insight, a lot of really positive energy coming to you. It's like you're seeing through the dense woods and you're seeing a clear area. So what they're trying to actually let you know is the end of a rough time is literally right there. So it's just like one more step and there you are, is what we have. Okay, what else do we have here? Yeah, you're not trapped in the situation. There's not. Yeah, start dreaming and wishing. Definitely start dreaming and wishing. I would focus on the clarity of a situation is going to come to play, is what they're saying. That's actually. I have no idea. Okay. All right, Gail, you are up next. Gail wants chilling. All right. Hold on. Who's ever messaging me? I have no idea. I will get to that in a minute. Right now, I want to stay in the mode. So, Gail, we have you. All right. All right. All right, Gail, it's not the time to splurge. Instead of going into, some people get these wishing wells. Right now, it's time to focus on everything that you already have in front of you before you go a step further. It's like buying a house. Sometimes you have to have those inspector type people come in before you go further, and it's in that type of situation is what they're talking about. Because we're not having a lot of movement. Things are getting a little stagnant where we need to breathe, almost like a suffocation type thing, not where you're physically reality suffocating, but it's like you're not able to move in the direction that you want to do. So what you need to do is you need to kind of break free. Break free. Yeah, definitely break free from the situation. Give yourself that time to actually step back. Breathing room. Give yourself breathing room. Thank you so much. Why did you say that in the first place? Definitely give yourself the breathing room, because the idea is the understanding and of something is the understanding of the situation is going to come, and it's just going to happen. The understanding is actually going to be there. Wow, they're so complicated today. It'll come in at a conclusion. All right. Talk to me. Yeah, strength and confidence. Thank you. The key is your strength and your confidence is what it is, if you can understand Hopefully you understood that. That was for Gail. Okay, now let's see what's going on in the chat room because I can't always focus on chat while I'm doing this. I apologize for anybody that's texting me. It doesn't always work that way. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so Jennifer is actually texting me on Molly's phone. Did you want a reading? I've got about 5 minutes left. So if you'd like a reading, you're more than welcome to. We have channeling, oracle, and love is what we have. So I have 5 minutes left for that. And don't forget, I'm gonna be like take a step out for about a half an hour, and then I'm gonna be back with Beacon in the Dark. And Beacon in the Dark is tonight. It's going to be designed around you guys, your help, what you want, what you need help with, what things like that. Yes, I can. The situation is right in front of me. Okay. All right, which deck, honey? Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is channeling deck, love deck. This is oracles. They're not oracles. Sorry, this is runes. With runes, you have to think of the particular question that you need focused. You need to focus on that question, and the runes will help guide you through that situation. You don't need to tell me what the situation is. Love bit channeling 2. Which one? You want the love? Okay, love it is. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, and this will be the last reading of the night. And then I'll take my short step out break. Okay, there is love around you, and it's definitely a good love. Yeah. I do see love around you, a lot of love, a lot of passion, and this type of love is actually returned. This isn't one-sided. This is definitely double-sided. And this is a really good situation for you. So I don't know if it's new or if you're in the same type of relationship and it's just kind of just renewed itself, that passion. That's going to be something that's good. All right. So it's letting you know that, thank you, that makes sense. It's letting you know sometimes we go through things as individuals, especially when it comes to love and love life. We go through that. But it's actually safe for you to open yourself up to love right now. This particular individual around you literally loves you as much as you love them. So this is not a one-sided situation. This is a commitment. This is pretty much, this is it. This is awesome. I do see, yeah, literally, to the point where wedding bells I see, literally. This is a good situation. So I would honestly, about love, honey, this is it. Let go of anything that doesn't serve you, the old thoughts, the old hurts. Just let them go. It's the past. It's not who you're with right now. You're not with the person that hurt you. You're with someone that truly loves you for who you are, good, bad, or indifferent. Or what I like to say is messy hair morning and before coffee. So is what I like to say. So this is a good thing. That's the first time I actually had pulled out an all positive one with that. So that's pretty awesome. All right, guys. I am going to see you back in a half an hour. Be here back in a half an hour on Beacon in the Dark, and I am here for you. We're going to talk a lot about, different things. We could talk about affirmations. If you have a particular question, literally let me know. I am a board certified holistic counselor. So, and that's why Beacon in the Dark was actually built. It was built for something as you. But I do have something different that'll be coming up. I just have a few more things I have to get for that particular show. So it's a really cool idea, and I'm really looking forward to this. So it's going to be a little more fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a new way of learning. Ooh, excuse me. So what I have to say to you guys is a peace out for this segment of the oh my God, it's her again on the TV. So I will see you guys on Bag of Nuts next week on Thursday. But I will be back in a half an hour for Beacon in the Dark. And like I said, I'm here for you guys. So Literally, peace out is what I have to say. So we're just going to end this with I don't know. Let's throw some music on. What do you say?
Feel